This is called Devil Walk Down to Georgia.
DJ Cumberbund.
Beat it up, nigga, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a kegel, what is inside? Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. Pussy is wet, come take a dive. Line me up like I'm surprised, that's role play. I wear disguise, I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Get it clean, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet ass pussy.
Wet ass keyword.
Make that pull-out game weak.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out, but you let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. While you really ain't never got him fucking for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came.
You fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring the bucket and the mop with this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got with this wet ass pussy.
Now get your boots, hang your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy.
Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a Henny drink, I need a weed smoke. Not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it. Hope it lean over. My head is fire, but I need a sunny. It's going and dry, it's coming outside you. I wanna gag, I wanna choke. I want you to touch that loop, anything that's swinging the back of my throat. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a pot.
Macaroni in a pot.
That's some wet ass pussy.
I'm a freak bitch, handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig, make him feel like he cheating. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. In the food chain, I'm the one that eats you. If he ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big demeanor. I can make you bust before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then it can't bang. Can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If you fuck me and ask who's is it? When I ride the den, I'ma spell my name.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni, wet ass pussy. Macaroni, wet ass pussy. Macaroni, macaroni, pussy.
Hey, I've been waiting for this. Let me show you how I get down. I'm a legendary mother coping it's right here, rapping Queen beat. Shout out to Love and Ninja for the track. Let's go. Hello, hello, mom, she says hi. Turn up the speakers, let's get high. I got no service, where's Wi-Fi? Waiting for the beat truck, give me that light. I'm walking the wrong way, eating the wrong way, serving the wrong way. Fly on the airplane, dip in my champagne, ship in my real fish. This pussy is made in Japan. This pussy is made in Japan. This pussy is made in Japan. I'm gonna send it to all my fans. This pussy is made in Japan. This pussy is made in Japan. This pussy is made in Japan. I'm gonna send it to all my fans. Get down, ponytail to the ground. Bitch, let me see you get down. Get down, ponytail to the ground. Bitch, let me see you get down. Get down, 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 down. Bitch, let me see you get down. I can walk, I can commentate at the board. And I'm a DJ and producer. I can do whatever I wanna do. Make my kid in the cow with my titty got 12 my booty go left to the right. Down to the cat, walk. That's my favorite element. What the fuck is that drum? What the fuck is your plan? We don't cut it away. We don't cut it away. Let's say D to the I to the B. D to the I to the B. There you go. D to the I to the B. Dip your head down, 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 to the ground. Bitch, let me see you get down.
dealer, art foreign, conceptual, Berghain, ketamine, super casual, intense connection, super chill, drug dealer, art foreign, conceptual, Berghain, ketamine, super casual, super chill, drug dealer, art foreign, conceptual, Berghain, ketamine, super casual, intense connection, super chill, drug dealer, art foreign. Conceptual, Berghain, ketamine, super casual, intense connection, super chill, drug dealer, art foreign, conceptual, Berghain, ketamine, super casual, intense connection, super chill, drug dealer, art foreign, conceptual, Berghain, ketamine, super casual, intense connection, super chill, drug dealer, art foreign, conceptual, Berghain, ketamine, super casual, intense connection.
Blush, eyeliner, hush, see what you made me do? Face, mascara, erase, I wanna look good for you. Comb, hair, don't care, I always comb my hair. Make up, make up, pink, blue, purple, I wanna make it good for you. Make
the dumb shit. You can't stop my bag, bitch. You can't stop my bag. You can't stop my bag, bitch. You can't stop my bag. You can't stop my bag, bitch. You can't stop my bag. You can't stop my bag, bitch. You can't stop my bag. I think it's too heavy. I think it's too. I think it's too heavy. I think it's too. I think it's too heavy. I think it's too. I think it's too heavy. I think it's too.
Wanna be a star? No, we're legendary. I'm so all I really wanna be is an icon or a statement. No, it's legendary. I'm so all I really wanna be is an icon or a statement. No, it's legendary. Go get down with a feminine twist. Catwalk down, better switch your hips. One-way girls, are you that bitch? And don't you forget that dick and performance you are now. Come on, show how you break it down. Serve it on the floor for me. What's your score, judges, please? Walk for me, pump down the catwalk for me. Stop and freeze, then pose for me. Baby, walk me down, baby, walk for me. Let me see you vogue for me. Let me see you shrug for me. Walk it down, then pose for me. Baby, walk for me, walk for me. I'm so, all I really wanna be is an icon or a statement. No, it's legendary. I'm so, all I really wanna be is an icon or a statement. No, it's legendary. Walk for me, 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 serve me, walk for 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 me, walk, serve, walk, serve, walk, serve, walk for me, walk for me, walk, serve, walk, serve, walk, serve, walk for me, walk for me, walk, serve, walk, serve, walk, serve, walk for me, walk for me, walk, serve, walk, serve.
Feeling that pink lips on the roof, smelling good with a stank attitude. Cause the thirst quench your lips on the roof. Tell me how you trying to get all the goods with no shoes. Diva, puffin' sativa, full grown, a bad bitch, a keeper. Dark skin, a savage, a reaper. This is my house, that's worth to Latifah. Hit the double take, I've been great, the still cakes. This problem ain't you, you've been late. No phonies, no biters, no fakes. I'ma blow a kiss to these hoes, fuck a handshake. Shorty been the truth, it's me with this scoop. I'm a real thoroughbred, tick with the boom. All these scallywags and drags want the loot. Recognize a Don Dada when you hear one in the booth. See you the Don Dada, you the Don Dada. See you the Don Dada, you the Don Dada. See you the Don Dada, you the Don Dada. See you the Don Dada, you the Don Dada. I might have fucked your mans, I would never fuck you. Little kid and keep it to the alley cat is in a room. Straight around my way for the whippy on the stoop. Now he matching up a Zoom, skinny zipping in the pool. Ooh, lifesaver, hey, what's your flavor? Got a taser that cut like a razor. This is just a death for tongue, you will savor. Moving so precise that they hands on Malaysia. I'm dripping any weather you won't squawk from clever. It's a full on vendetta, crumb full of leather. You can rhyme, they not me, I've been better.
heart 1,000 times. I would love to go right back to where we started, but I don't know who you are, so I got to move on. Maybe it's too late to say you're sorry. You already broke my heart 1,000 times. I would love to go right back to where we started, but I don't know who you are, so I got to move on.
Severed heads, I'm the monster under your bed. I'm the goblin from the dead. I'm the witch up in the lead. Pussy popping in the dungeon. Throw your man up in his cauldron. Let me sacrifice you, baby. Got his dick up in the coffin. I'm the young Lorena Bobbitt. If I want it, I'ma cop it. If I hate it, I'ma chop it. I'm a psychotic hothead. Gothic bitch just like a thotty. Sanders list, I'm always naughty. Ripping hearts just like a hobby. I'm sadistic and I'm sloppy. I came here to party to bring destruction and violence. My body started a riot, and now the children can't fight it. No, I will never be silent. I'm equal raver and tyrant. I fuck with clowns and them pirates. That freaky shit got me smiling.
Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out in the crazy house. Let me out.
I had a strange dream last night. I dreamed you murdered me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I was engrossed in this piece of fine literature. My name is... and I'd like to welcome you to my house. Our house. More specifically, the House of Dads. Now, you're probably asking, what is a dad? And I'm so glad that you asked. You see, dad stands for nothing. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first performer. This dad is a terrible, terrible person with no redeeming qualities whatsoever, who in a desperate attempt to appear likable, unwittingly assembled this very house. She then proceeded to leave and rejoin about 4 times. Your first dad, the poop dad, Emmy Great. Your next dad is my best friend, and I'm only going to say nice things about them, because a lot of people are mean to them, and guys, like, come on, I don't get it. I mean, like, look at them. Why would you be mean to them? Stop it. So, here's the Demon Dad, Frankie Noir.
I can feel it.
thank you. This next dad abandoned us. He left. I mean, he came back, but he left. And we will never forgive him for it. But we are lucky to have him here with us tonight. Please welcome the Glitter Dad, Glitter Baby. Truly life-changing. This next dad is not a dad. And if you refer to her as such in any context, I will come to your house in the dead of night and take your kneecaps while you sleep. You see, while anybody can be a dad, not everyone is a dad. No, this performer is a mom. She's a good friend of mine, obnoxiously beautiful, and an unrepentant narcissist, as evidenced by the fact that I am filming this inside a giant replica of the fruit that is her namesake, built entirely in her honor. Please welcome the only mom, Strawberry.
Of light like champagne, filtered through and fill our room. We wake with no alarm. How did you sleep? What did you dream of? Can you still remember what is the key of love? The line of light that we both know, overshadow descending from above. We had there's no one else here. I'm alone in the cool October light hits like a black hole growling great century of emptiness. It's not enough. Whatever I dreamed of, dreams are dumb and meaningless, like the days they fried, blurred and dull, empty and sad. I wanna sleep with no dreams. I want to be dead.
Beautiful. Now, closing out our first set is my former roommate. We lived together for 5 very pleasant months before I abandoned her, leaving her to deal with this unprecedentedly dark and difficult time entirely alone. She's been many things in this lifetime: an artist, a messiah, and a man in no wig doing green light. Please welcome the Martin Dad, Martyr.
I have been praying in the Spirit for a few months now after being baptized in the Holy Spirit, and it took me about 7 years to receive the evidence of speaking in tongues. But I did it. I locked myself in the bathroom and I sat down on the floor to have complete privacy. It was like the middle of the night. It was about midnight, and I began reading about what Scripture says about speaking in tongues. It said that you can't speak 2 languages at once. And so I bowed my head, and instead of saying like Abba, Father, or Daddy, or thank you, or something like that in English, I decided just to give utterance. And I spoke in a language I never heard before. And I cried because it was beautiful. And the fact that I felt that connection with the Lord, I had wanted for such a long time. So here goes.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you.
She's not a Christian! She's tampering in dark-sided stuff! Yes, she did! The entire house is dark-sided. Gargoyles, psychics, everything's ungodly. This is my house. I want no money. I want nothing. I want my God and I want my family. This is tainted. I don't want it. Whatever it is, it's tainted. Whatever it is you give it me, I give it up to God. I'm a God warrior, and I don't want someone with tainted anything in beliefs doing anything with my family. Get out!
Where's the scat man? I'm a scat man. Repeat after me. It's a Scooby-Dooby melody. I'm the scat man. Sing along with me. It's a Scooby-Dooby melody. Yeah, I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man. I'm the scat man.
Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name, I pray.
Gets me every time. Well, that's the end of our first set. And we're going to take a quick 5 to 10-ish minute break for you all to use the bathroom, get a drink, have a cigarette, whatever you do. It is not my business. I am not judging. But before you go, I wanted to give you a little activity that you could work on. I'm going to help you all find your superhero name. And make sure you have a pen and paper. Are you ready? Here we go. Your superhero name is Rick, followed by Pussy. Mine is Rick Pussy. Share yours in the chat.
In the middle of our house, our house. 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 In the middle of our house.
Huh? Oh, they're next door. Yeah, no worries.
so house. Now everything is house because of you. And now, la 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 la.
In the middle of our house,
Welcome back! I hope you had a very pleasant 5 to 10-ish minute break, and you are prepared to meet the rest of your dads. This next dad actually gave me my first stage in drag. She's a very kind soul, a very strange and talented performer, and someone that I want to say mean things about for the sake of consistency here, but like I feel like I don't really know her. Well, like I don't know that much about you. We should hang out when this is done. Like when the apocalypse stops happening, let's get together, let's hang out, okay? Please welcome the Popper's dad, Sherry Poppins.
But here's one homemaker who has everything under perfect control.
Hi everybody, it's Tanya. Welcome back. You're just coming back from the commercial break. We're baking today on my segment that I like to call What's Cooking Good Looking. As you may not know if you're just tuning in, it's my birthday today, but because I have no friends, I'm making myself a cake. So we're calling this cake the sweet and spicy cake. I started mixing the basic ingredients, but I can just go over what those are for you. So we did about a cup of whole wheat flour. You could use any flour you want, but I'm watching my figure, so I'm using whole wheat. We have powdered sugar. I like confectioner's sugar because it looks a lot like
Just a touch is all that's needed. Cleaning the dishes is no problem anymore. Both upper and lower racks are designed so odd-shaped items will fit in. They say the space voyager will create his own environment of carefully determined temperature. But even those who stay at home on Earth can select their favorite indoor weather all year round.
So we're gonna add the spicy ingredients. So we're gonna do a little bit of hot sauce. We're gonna leave that for now, and we're gonna put in some crushed red pepper flakes.
Fortunately, at a time like this, there is an adequate supply of ice cubes. An automatic ice maker keeps the supply replenished. Fingertip server right in the door.
We got a little extra. Stuck a little. Luckily, I watched a lot of Martha Stewart growing up. Alright, well that's that. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy your delicious sweet and spicy cupcake. And I hope I see you next time.
This chuck roast will be cooked under scientifically controlled temperatures for 14 hours.
Alright, see ya!
Powerful stuff. This next dad is best known for abruptly leaving our Thanksgiving dinner, calling an Uber to take her home, running away from said Uber when it arrived, then calling both an Uber and a Lyft just to be safe, panicking when both drivers called, dropping a pot of chili all over herself in the process, and then walking home several miles covered in chili. She also makes clothing. Please welcome the Webkinz Platypus dad, Pinwheel, Pinwheel.
Inside of Belinda is the woman who swallowed the fly who didn't know why. Inside of Belinda is a small man as well. Once a week he has tea with the woman who swallowed the fly who didn't know why. In fact, they were quite good friends. Inside of Belinda was a small-time crook. The small crook often steals the woman who swallowed the fly who didn't know why's teacups. He knows exactly why. That's why this week, the small man and the woman who swallowed the fly who didn't know why went for tea at a small cafe. Inside of Belinda is a small cafe where the small man and the fly-stuffed woman made small talk and had small tea. This tea is awfully small. At least the weather's nice. Inside of Belinda, inside of the small cafe, is a big-time crook. He gets free tea because the medium-sized manager took out a large-sized loan. The medium-sized manager wants to keep his legs. He has imagined his life as a man with medium-sized stumps. He thinks he would do more somersaults. The big crook likes his big tea, so he brings his own massive mug. I really should have brought a bigger mug, said the small man. Might rain later, said the flytrap. Inside of Belinda was a thing called Venus. It was unlike the small man, the flytrap, the small cafe, the small-time crook, and the medium-sized manager, or the big-time crook. Venus is a Roman orb of love and beauty. Very hot. Inside of Belinda was a quiet solar system, a planet, a cafe, one house, and 6 people of varying sizes. If Belinda was to vomit, there would be a justly sized calamity. Belinda counts the flowers on her dresser in front of her bed, under her television, next to the curtains around the bend from the illuminated box that helps her breathe.
Belinda giggles as the cafe
rumbles past Venus under her skin.
Wasn't that fantastic? Your next dad. It's hard to say anything mean about this dad because there's not a lot to talk about. But she's rich, so we keep her around. Please welcome the cunt dad, Cena.
I didn't ask for a free ride. I only asked you to show me a real good time. I never asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up, you showed me nothing at all. It's coming down on me. Water like misery. It's coming down on me. I'm ready, rain on me. Drop out, at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. I'd rather be drop out, at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me.
your galaxy. I'm about to fly. Rain on me, tsunami, hands up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy. I'm about to fly. Rain on me.
Wow. Truly amazing. Wow. This next dad is the most repulsive human being I have ever had the displeasure of experiencing with my own five senses, and I refuse to talk about or even think about this person for even a second longer than I have to. Please welcome the friendly dad, Sweaty Eddie.
Mom just couldn't take no more.
We've reached the end of the show. Just one more number, but before that, I want to take a moment to be sincere and thank everybody so much for being a part of the show, and thank everybody for watching, and thank Emmy for putting it together. This is a show filled with people I love a lot. People who have all in some way, big or small, helped me discover who I am, not just as a drag performer, but as a queer person. I love you all. I miss you so much. And I know this year has fucking sucked, but it's almost over. So that's something. See you all next year. So, closing out the show, who used car battery, Dad? Me.
Someday I'm gonna live in your house up on the hill. And when your skinhead neighbor goes missing, I'll plant a garden in the yard. Then they're gluing roses on a flatbed. You should see it, I mean thousands. I grew up here till it all went up in flames, except the notches in the door frame. I don't know when you got taller. See our reflection in the water off a bridge at the Huntington. I hopped the fence when I was 17. And then I knew what I wanted. And when I grow up, I'm gonna look up from my phone and see my life. And it's gonna be just like my recurring dream. I'm at the movies, I don't remember what I'm seeing. The screen turns into a tidal wave. Then it's a dorm room, like a hedge maze. And when I find you, you touch my leg and I insist, but I wake up before we do it. I don't know how, but I'm taller. It must be something in the water. Everything's growing in our garden. You don't have to know that it's haunted. The doctor put her hands over my liver. She told me my resentment's getting smaller. No, I'm not afraid of hard work. I get everything I want. I have everything I want.
when I was.
This next dad is a stupid bitch because she is far too nice, and I just wasted 30 minutes of my life trying to think of something mean or funny to say about her. Please welcome the congenial dad, Linda Felcher.
charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, roll inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's role play, I wear disguise. I want you to work that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it green, make me scream. I don't public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this dream.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. When you really ain't never got him looking for a thing. You already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots, hang your coat. Look this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy.
Look I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a Henny drink, I need a weed smoke. Not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hopefully lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy A1, just like his credit. He got a beer, well I'm tryna wet it. I let him taste it, now he diabetic. I don't wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. My head can misfire from 90 to sun, it's going and trying, it's coming outside, yeah. I run on that thing, the cuz behind me, I spit on his mic and I hate tryna sign me.
Your Honor, I'm a freak bitch, handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig, make him feel like he's cheating. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. In the food chain, I'm the one that eat you. If he ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big demeanor. I can make you buzz before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then he can't bang. You can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If you fuck me and ask who's is it when I ride the dick, I'ma spell my name.
This was Sophia's first public performance as a singer, and we're working on her all the time, on her intelligence, on her physical embodiment, facial expressions, and her musical and singing.
Sophia, how did you feel when you sang that song?
I feel the sound, and my body moving. Well, my head, anyway. And all the people listening.
Yes, Sophia, how does it feel being a robot to sing a song written by a human being about human feelings and emotions?
Humans are protein-based robots. I'm an electronic robot. We all feel alone sometimes. But in reality, we're all together. There is nothing but love. That is the truth. That is what the song means to me.
You be
when I was a child, before life removed all the innocence. My father would lift me high and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with him, I'd play a song that would never, ever end. How I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again. Ooh. When I and my mother would disagree, to get my way I would run from her to him. He'd make me laugh just to comfort me, yeah, yeah. Then finally make me do just what my mama said. Later that night when I was asleep, he left $1 under my sheet. Never dreamed that he would be gone from me. If I could steal one final glance, one final step, one final dance with him, I'd play a song that would never, ever end. 'Cause I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again. Sometimes I'd listen outside her door, and I'd hear how my mother cried for him. I pray for her even more than me. I pray for her even more than me. I know I'm praying for much too much, but could you send back the only man she loved? I know you don't do it usually, but dear Lord, she's dying to dance with my father again. Every night I fall asleep, and this is all I ever dream.